So let's focus on the types of crisis you identified or your interviewees shared with you. And yeah, so what did their narratives of crisis include?
So they varied. Some of them, for example, were related to illness, and illness as in long-term chronic illnesses or accidents, for example, operations and moments where they found out about their condition. Others were related to work, career change, overworking, challenging colleagues, challenging bosses. So work-related crisis. Living abroad, I had a couple of participants that told me they had cultural identity crisis, the fact that they didn't speak a language or they struggled to be culturally accepted and social adaptation and things like that. Others were very also in terms of interpersonal relationships, couple crisis and friends crisis, times where friends die, and that brings the other person a sense of immense loss, such as, your best friend dies or your mother dies, and then family crisis. This was very personal and difficult because they shared things, as domestic violence or going through divorce or childhood abuse or childhood trauma. So there were very, very intimate, personal types of crises.
Yeah, I imagine that's hard to, share with someone. Yeah, did you feel that some of the interviewees were comfortable to share these intimate, personal stories or experiences?
I mean, from the start, they knew what I wanted to interview about. So they knew the topics. And obviously, if people know the topics, they make the decision out that I want to talk about it or not. And obviously, people can share different types of crises. So some crises were very light, but they caused stress. And others were quite intimate. And I felt that they wanted to speak about this crisis. So in a sense, was also therapeutic for them to reflect back about their life experience and how do they overcome these moments of challenging moments in life. So there was a sort of like common agreement and acceptance that these stories were going to be shared and anonymized and published. So yeah,